What it do, YouTube? It's your boy, Edwin. And with 2026 comes the start of consumers flocking to the gym to start signing away their credit cards to gym debt. This guide is here to help those people, to help encourage them not to throw away their lives and all their money down the drain. To start off, I'm gonna be going over some exercises I included into my routine to help with my weak points in no particular order. Now, with lat pull downs, I switched it up with a wider grip because I was just trying to work on the width of my lats. You can also change up the variations. Just today, I was able to use the neutral grip variation, and honestly, I would prefer you to use that instead of any other variation because it's gonna automatically set your elbows up in a better position to fully target the lats in the proper range of motion. If I really wanted to work out my width, I will put my hands a little further out to really emphasize on my lats and to take away more from the mid back. And then I started to include incline bench. This is gonna be a huge staple when it comes to strength. This is my compound movement for my chest. Yes, you can use dumbbells, especially if you're prone to unevenness or you feel like something's wrong when you're doing a full barbell bench press. You're gonna be getting the best of both worlds. When it comes to the incline bench, you're gonna be getting the full max amount of tension you could get on that lower part of the chest that you would have on the flat bench, but with the bonus of the incline pec muscle being included and heavy emphasis on it depending on where you're benching. And then I know y'all, I know y'all gonna hate me for this. But listen, in reality, y'all need it. It's a curse, okay? It's a blessing and a curse. To have strong legs, to have a strong athletic lower body, the cheeks it's gonna come with it. Like it's inevitable, bro. It's like,
don't run from me.
Embrace the cheeks. So without the way, I included hip abductors and adductors machine.
I'm not even sure if I'm saying it right.
But man, when I started including the one that's going out, which is targeting more of the glute medius, if that's how you say it, but I was getting a lot of tightness in my squats on that outer side of my glute. So I decided to include that, and I realized
maybe
it was because I was so unevenly in strength that inside hip muscles were so much greater and being worked way more than the outside glute muscles. So I figured, let me include that, and honestly, it helped a lot with a lot of issues I was having in my squats, and it feels so much better now when I'm just walking in my everyday life. And of course, we're gonna want that inner hip muscle to be worked so you can have that nice full sweep of aesthetics around the thigh area. Now, this is another one y'all boys are gonna hate, but listen, the girls, they know what they're talking about. They know the secrets, honestly. You know, sometimes you gotta study them. I mean, don't, not in public. I don't recommend studying females in public, like at the gym, particularly. But I did some research online, and the best movement to grow your legs possible?
Bargalian?
Split squats. Now, I know I'm chopping these names, but that's not what we're here. We're not here. This is not English class. This is just me telling y'all how to get bigger. And this is something I included because I really wanted to work on my single leg movements. I wanted to make sure they're just even in strength. This is kind of I would say like an athletic form of training. So I really feel good in this motion. I've been doing this since like my first 2-3 years into working out.
So I'm already used to it.
I'm putting more emphasis on the glutes, and I'm putting more emphasis on that side of the quad. And then we're gonna get that extra calf work in there with all these movements pretty much. And then of course, to go for arms and having that big bicep, especially if you want that thickness, you're gonna have to include preacher curls. I prefer the preacher machine. The preacher machine, it allows me to push myself, especially when I'm lean, and I don't have to worry about getting hurt, or I don't have to really focus on the pathway. I'm just going from point A and point B, and I could just put my max amount of focus onto the exercise and onto the muscle. Plus, for majority of beginners, you're gonna want to work on machines because it's gonna prevent all that extra stability that you need and all that extra technique work. It's, again, like I said, from point A and point B, so you're gonna be in the most out of your workout, especially for my beginners out there. I'm gonna be at that tricep extension, but with the rope. Now, I know a lot of people already do this, or some people do this with the straight bar.
Hell no.
If you're doing it with the straight bar, you might as well walk down the street
and cancel your membership.
In the long run, you're just gonna be getting a lot of wrist pain, and you're just gonna be getting a lot of wrist pain. I'm not gonna really have to explain more on that. No straight bar, let's not go with that. let's go with either a V-bar, which still, you're gonna put a lot of tension on that wrist. I'd prefer if you go with that little curvy bar.
I forgot what it's called.
Or if not, of course, D1, you're going with the rope, because the rope is gonna put your triceps in that full extension. And now you could choose from tricep extensions and push downs. They are different exercises in like the minor ways, but the big details. And then you're gonna also want a shoulder press, a lateral raise, and a rear delt variation of some sort. This is gonna give your shoulders that big 3D ball look that we're all looking for. I know y'all looking for. People always asking me.
Edwin, how'd you get them big boulder shoulders?
Well, guess what? Genetics. No, you can really, okay, but half truth. Yes and no. Genetics, but you can really push your body to the limits. And if you target the right muscles in the right amount of time and with long enough time, you're gonna be getting, pumpkins on your shoulders. I mean, what can I say?
What can I say?
This is my newbie's guide for all those new beginners coming into 2026 into the gym. Welcome to the family, guys. I hope you guys hit a subscribe to really join this family and come with us to 2026. More W advice, better content, better quality, better bitch. I'm just saying. Without further ado, if you guys want a part 2, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know if you guys want to see more exercises that I'm gonna be including in my 2026 routine. Anyways, it's your boy, Edwin is different. Peace, motherfucking out.